Try stream.
Testing, testing. Wonderful, wonderful. Hello and welcome everybody to another stream. I am Namek, and today I shall be playing some Heroes. I used to play it a bunch back in the day. Wasn't as good as Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, but it was still a really enjoyable game, nonetheless. So, I shall get things started. Got about another thing. Yep, okay, that's good. Okay, should be able to get things going. There also may be some construction noise in the background, but that is just due to, well, parents are tearing down the old pantry to make a new one. Also, there's gonna be a secret door somewhere here. I can almost guarantee with just how everything looks. But yeah, I decided to, instead of a casting wizard, to do a beat 'em up wizard, aka just smack them with my staff and use a fancy finisher. Because usually I would never do finishers or, well, I still do plenty of melee attacks just because, but I never really do melee focused. I'd usually always just do a wizard and do classic wizard spellcasting stuff. Hey, you're not supposed to beat me up. Also, the Globe of Invulnerability is wonderful. How does that feel out of place? It's not. I'm like just really hoping I'll manage to run into. Hey, he actually got me. I ran into that one, but still. Oh dang, you didn't die. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, and dazed. Okay. I guess the drow that went invisible is just in there, so I'll just avoid them for right now. Oh, but there is a fancy thing in there, so I probably should grab that. Now you died. Gotta make sure I don't hit the explosive ones. Also, just like Phantom Crash, I found I can't actually have... can't actually have it at max scaling as much as I'd love to, because the game looks, I mean, it doesn't look too much better than it already is. Anyway, though there are some issues that I might actually need to lower the scaling when it comes to doing it on stream, because streaming also takes a good bit of my CPU, and the scaling seems to be a CPU-based thing. I mean, actually, and hope there's something nearby. Yeah, there's one of them at least. Okay, that's... Oh, I might need to get more healing potions soon. Get back here, spider. Ah, they really were almost dead. Stop going invisible, dang it. Also, I see they've upgraded now. It's instead of just going invisible for themselves. That was not good. No, why do you do double charge? You should have been in melee range. Yeah, let's still heal. It's like, I don't want to really be on low health. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of have some fun. I realized the other day I was having some fun with this consistently, and I was like, you know what, this will work well for a game that I feel like playing on stream. Come on, where did you go? Nope, that's poison. Nope, that's poison. Nah. Also, the nice thing is with a good old-fashioned finisher, I knew you were around. I just like, why haven't you attacked me or haven't showed up? The nice thing with finishers, you just do so much damage that you can just like deal with trolls like they're no issue. Because normally they'll go down and start to regen. No, get those. Aw, damn. Get back here. Get back here. I want to punch you. These drow just like to run away. I say they're cowards. As I also check for secrets. Because I have no idea where secrets will be in anything beyond the starting area where it's very obvious. And it's like, it's a case of like, I don't know. Okay, even blocking doesn't stop it. Good to know. Because those are really obvious. But it's the case of like, I don't know if there just isn't any more secret stuff really past the starting stuff. Or is it just a case that it's really well hidden once it's past the starting stuff? Oh, I love the whirlwind finisher. Also love how it sometimes looks like I'm turning or putting them on fire. Ooh, a staff confusion. Oh no, you're not dead. I really was expecting you to be dead from that. Forgot that a lot. Okay. So I feel like that gold piece. Aha! Aha! I knew I wasn't crazy. I am actually insanely happy about this. Because I was like, there's gotta be, you know, a secret area. I know there's gotta be more. It just happened to be like what I was basically ranting. I'm just like, there's gotta be something. And then like this gold piece, like, this is way too suspicious not to be something. And indeed it was something. Oh, right, yeah, the pyrokins that I will pretty much never use. He's dead. Leather of Ogres. That'd be great if I got this before I got my Leather of Ogres. Oh well, I can sell one of them at least. Ah, I am really dang happy now. Because I figured there's gotta be some indication. Because, like, on the map, there's nothing. You just have to kind of luck out. With a lot of... Or at least one other game, I want to say. Like, you can tell where the secret things are. Dang it. Kind of just by, like, looking at the mini-map, or, like, it's a very obvious thing. Aw, dang it. But, like, with this, they are super well hidden. Ooh, a Staff of Vipers. That actually might be nice to use, because I just have a staff +1. That doesn't do any more damage. That does do more damage, so at the very least that. Chance of stunning enemies, I'd say is kind of nice. I'm going to use that. I don't know how effective it'll be, hence why I'm going to use it. Because then I can see how effective it'll be, and then decide I probably want to poison enemies, then stun them sometimes. Okay, outer area has been done. So I don't think I will find any more secrets. Oh yeah, I forgot about those shambling like lich-like dudes. Ooh, okay, that's not too bad. I mean, that just one enemy, first enemy I was able to stun. Ooh, or staff magics. That'll do less damage. Right. Right. And it boosts the magic missile power. That's not too bad, but I am not doing magic. I mean, I'm doing some magic. I just am not focusing on it. Also, the +3 boots. Yeah, that's what I have right now. I also have poison and fire resist ones, but I was like, I'm finding some drow. I don't think I'm gonna have to deal with poison resistance. If I was dealing with the hobgoblins like I was earlier, I would probably switch to the poison resistance. Okay, so for just that first enemy. Nice done. I don't know, that's just a side thing. Now, rod of fire. There are definitely some items where it's like, not sure how useful this is. Oops. There wasn't much useful there. You're not getting away. I know where you are. I know where you are. I mean, I can just keep smacking you with a stick. I think that's my other favorite thing, is just the fact that, you know, I got a stick. And I shall smack enemies with it. Okay. Another stun. I'm gonna switch actually to the Viper one to see how often I get to poison. Oh, I have a con necklace. I should equip that. Yeah, that gives me a good amount of health. That's kind of nice. Staff of genericness. Daggers is stunning. Only I use those. It really is the case of like, I could use these things, but I also don't really find them better than, oh wow, the poison happens so much more often. Hey look, another pair of +3 leather boots. Also, I am being a good player and not abusing the multiple characters importing things to duplicate items. It was a really hard thing, but I did decide. Actually, let me just find. Yeah, these are meant to do a lot of damage. I also don't know what kind of enemy that is. That's good. We'll just do this fashioned way. I wanted to use my fancy throwables that I got, but I'm just like, yeah. I'll just deal with the enemy. Also, I'm glad I got really lucky there and not getting hit by any of those. Oh yeah, this would have also been a time for the other resistances, since I could have easily had fire or poison thrown my way. Looks like that's probably scale mail. Yeah, it must be scale mail, which requires 30 weight. So I only have 18. Hey look, a fancy scepter. Wow, that looks like a big fat purse of gold. Nope, that was a table. That is kind of funny though, that I was like, that looks like a bunch of gold. Nope, it's a table. Okay, I should... Oh, no, I have actually the better version, so yeah, I'll definitely sell the lower version. But I need to make space for this. What can I drop? I mean, a lot of things, but... Oh, cool. Didn't realize I had that. Lots of fire. Insect plagues. I could probably drop the plagues. Because I don't think those are... I don't remember if they're worth too much. I want to say they're definitely worth less than, like, the quarterstaffs and stuff. I need 5 more, so let's drop 5 of those. Come on, I should have enough space. Ooh, scale mail +2. That's actually pretty good. I don't have the carry weight to really hoard it, and I'd rather keep the strength bonus, so I'll probably end up just selling it. But let us save nonetheless. But yeah, we're just gonna have a good time. Because largely, as I was saying earlier, like, it was just the case of like, yep, I'm having some fun with this game. I should probably play on stream. Because that's the biggest thing, is that I usually, like right now, I'm like, I'm not sure what I want to play. With the combination of also, like, I'll have fun for a game with a game that I like currently am enjoying for like 15, 20 minutes kind of thing. Oh, there's also that. Okay, that's definitely a rod of missiles, and that's almost certainly worth more than those two. See, no? Oh, what is that then? Because I should have been able to pick that up. Okay, I just want to see, what is this? Oh no, it's 3 rods of missiles. Yeah, no, that's still worth more. So, yeah, I was not expecting 3 rods of missiles. But yeah, so it's like I've just been enjoying this one. So I've been like, you know what? I'm gonna play this on stream. They won't be necessarily long stream days. It'll be just like probably an hour, maybe 2. We'll see really in reality. You know, I have some fun, and then, you know, I call it a day, get on with everything else. Though granted, actually, today I was really good. I did everything I was needing to get done. I think, actually, that might be a lie. I think I got everything that needed to be done today ahead of time before I actually played anything really. Like the most I've played today has been the hitting auto every so often, and then also in Marvel Strike Forces doing my Guild War battles. Gotta do them for the guild. More so because I have fun with it. Less of a literal requirement, though it is also it's a semi-actual requirement as well. But more on the, like, hey, if you're gonna be in here, you should be doing these after all. The miracles I want to keep. Oh, the rods and missiles aren't actually that valuable. Yeah, I really thought they were worth more. They actually seem to be just as much as the throwables, but weigh a little bit more. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, I cleared up most of my space again. Anything fancy? Also, right, yeah, he sells +5 scale mail, so I can always get super fancy gear if I need it. I do want to eventually get that and get start using a halberd, because currently, yeah, so that's 24 to 38 versus, yeah, 12 to 24. I get just a flat 20 or 12 points more damage.
Some nice stuff here.
So that'd be quite nice. So I think that was a halberd +5. So it's just super nice all together. But we're going to go back in the barracks to see if we can pick up what we dropped, and then on top of that, open up those 3 chests that we didn't open up, because I'm pretty sure you don't get to keep the loot that you drop. Yeah, it's gone. And so I didn't want to open the chest because that would have been more stuff to have thrown out. But I'm also not too worried on gold. Oh, you're back alive. Yeah, you got nothing to throw this time, buddy. Yeah, get back. Oh, I guess he did. Hey, I said didn't allow you to get back here. Oh, no, you did some damage. Oh, sweet. Oh, this time you dropped a scale, huh? So last time he gave me scale armor. I wonder what else he drops. I just realized I could probably farm him for gear, so I'm actually gonna do that a few times, just because I am curious. I also don't know. Probably will do that. What else? I really want to also wear plate, but the best I'm seeing is scale right now. Plate would just be kind of funny. No, don't really need that right now. Got the durability stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna say let's do that, and then I'll probably put some more into the global vulnerability. However, first we're actually just gonna open these chests. And erase dead amulet. Nice. Okay. What we also are gonna do, we're gonna reload this area a few times. And see what he all drops. Because now that it's like 2 good items, and like the fact that he respawns, I'm like, what else can I get from you? Also makes me wonder, what can I get from the fancy elf and the treasury? I'm now very curious. Which I was not expecting to end up doing. Because I kind of figured that, like... Also, like, what is he? Oh, you do mana damage. That's really annoying. Oh, and he can heal from it. Yeah, he drops scale mail. So he seems to be able to drop any of the scale pieces of gear, which is kind of nice. And he may also drop more stuff, but that seems to be at least what he does. Hey, I figured you'd be dead. Okay, I do need to get healed up though, so let's stop messing around. This area, turn in the quest, sell some stuff. But yeah, interesting. So he drops a bunch of nice scale stuff. So I could try and do that. I'm kind of curious what else the fancy drow lady ends up dropping. If she respawns. Or if she doesn't because she's the visually buffed. Okay, don't need that. Don't need this. Yeah, no, that was all I did. However, I will now buy this halberd. It's 12 or 10 pounds, but yeah, that's pretty nice. And the Viper, it does a little, it was like 2 to 4 points of damage, which isn't too much. But we will sell that. And I'm assuming I've, equipped my basic staff. Let us get Halberd. Also, it was 24 to 38. Now it's 3 more points of damage. It's just something. I was like, I have no idea how much that boost is. And then... yeah, let's boost Global Vulnerability. I think after we do that, we'll have to upgrade Meditation, since mana stealing enemies are actually an issue, so that is something I actually have to worry about. that I didn't expect to. Also, some fun stuff. Most of today... Actually, I'll let him do his thing.
And now the third. I believe one would have been kept in the church of Pelo. This sun medallion will open its gate in the market. Anything else you need before you go?
This wonderfully uptight and goodly shopkeeper.
Looking well.
What does he have? He doesn't really have much gear. Like, he has some gear, but he has skeleton rings and, these. But, like, if you want gear, you go talk to the other dude. He has the gear. Also, speaking of that, actually, I think it was 9,000 I needed for the jewelry items. But let me check, because if it was only 4,000, I think I can get another. No, it was roughly 9,000. Wisdom on... Oh yeah, we really wanted that. That's what I want. What do I have for rings? I have mana regen, but stats is wisdom is mana regen. So more wisdom is more mana regen. It's intellect. Charisma? No, okay, there isn't actually a bonus XP stat. In Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, Wisdom gives you bonus to XP gain. That is not the case for this one. Okay, let's see. Can we kill the fancy spider? Or fancy drow again? For bonus stuff. Oh yeah, you can see the little footprints. Yes. Yeah, the boss one is here. She doesn't look like anything, and she doesn't drop anything. So, from the looks of it, I can farm items from that one dude. I have no idea what it is. Like, is it a lich? Or what is it? Because it's like, I know now that the others are drow in there. But I don't know what the... I'm assuming it's like a lich or something, but I don't know. But at the very least, it has telekinetic powers, but also this is an otherwise drow-infested area? So it's like, I don't know. Also, I'm going to run this a few times because I kind of want the extra carrying capacity. Or like, is it a vampire maybe? I kind of want him to walk back over here. Oh no, it's a Ghaik! AKA Mind Flayer. I didn't realize it was a Mind Flayer. All the more reason to hate them. Nice. Okay, that's another 2,000 or so. What my gold? Oh. No. Okay. I think I just need to kill like one or two more. Two more Ghaik. Never do the fun accent. Ooh, that was a good crit. Correctly. Just need a few more, or one more, and then I can afford the Necklace of Ogres, so I have even more carry weight. That's really the fun part. I want carry weight. But yeah, now I know, after 20-some years, I now know the answer to what these are, and they are, aw, dang it, they are Ghaik. Aw, you're gonna slow me and everything. But it makes sense there. No. Gonna drain my mana and be annoying. Nice. Okay, scale helm +2. Is it gonna be enough? I don't know. So I'm gonna... So I love how 3 of them spawn from the Ghaik's Ghaik. It's death. Also, would not have expected a Mind Flayer and drow to be in the same area. Oh, there's a bunch of hobgoblins. Also, not sure why I went all the way up here. I don't need to. Interesting, the hobgoblin spawned. Okay, but this should be the last time I need gold, at least for a while. Yeah, beyond this, most of today, with my free time when I wasn't working on something, I was running through some numbers in Stellaris because of a good old-fashioned case of scale boots. Let's go. Actually, I was like, this is gonna be better than what I have. Yeah, and I don't have enough points. Okay, I'm going to, if I need to, I will sell those. If I don't need to, I will hold on to those. And yeah, I'll, if I don't need to, I'll hold on to those and switch once I can wear scale. Because they're not too much heavier, unlike scale mail. Or scale testing. Oh no, these are only 2,000 total. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to do at least a few more. Yeah, probably at least 2, unless I get just some normal scale. I thought I was going to sell for a bit more, so I made some poor planning or assumptions. I don't know. Also, I really wasn't expecting to like, oh, let me farm this mini boss to get some gold. But I was just more so curious, like, wait a second, I can do this? And then I was like, well, I do want that necklace of ogres. But yeah, with Stellaris, I was running some numbers to try and kind of figure out, like, general productivity, like, how much is this affecting this thing, and then this thing, and then this thing. Nope. Scale gloves. Not too bad. Those actually also will be good. Okay, what am I wearing right now for gloves? Yeah, just good gloves. No, there's just the same, so half a dozen one another. You know, just like running some numbers of like, okay, this gives a roughly 7.9% boost of total production because it's a 15% boost of sciences, and then with considering other bonuses that I would be trying to go for, it'll end up being this value, and there's some fun stuff, honestly, for me. Is it too useful? We'll see. Was it fun? Absolutely. And okay, another scale helm. And gold. I think that should be enough. Maybe. We'll do one more just to play it safe. Also, I love how the bows, for some reason, do so little damage. And there was some fun things I found with different bonuses. I was like, oh, this actually is a lot better than I was thinking it was. Especially anything of the reduced empire size from population is amazing. Just because, at least for me, I tend to have massive populations. And as such... Oh, dang it. Oh, okay, you died over there. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good enough. I tend to have like massive populations, so like most of my empire size is just that. And so anything that reduces the size from, or the total size, the size gained from the number of the number of people, robots, whatever, population is massive compared to literally any other form of it. The others are nice, but like population, it's like if you have a choice between systems and population, you do population. Have a choice between planets population, you do population. Like all the others are minor compared to actual population. It is wild. Okay, 2 scale gloves. And that should be awesome. Have anything? Oh, I do. I have the stuff, the +1 staff. I forgot about that. And then voila. I can. Yes, you did. You had this thing, which is awesome. Yeah, I lost 13 health, aka my level's worth of health, but I did get 40 more carrying weight and 1 more point of damage. The carrying weight is nice. The damage is like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. And then also, most of the numbers I was running with for my like Stellaris calculations were my robot empire that I did really good with. And so there's going to be some cases where it's like, oh, well, this actually is pretty good early on. Or like, oh, this is only applicable in this case because XY thing. Like maybe with the robots, I get just way more population than anything else. And that's why kind of thing. Though that is something I need to check, is just the growth rate of populations normally. Because, like, I realize, like, wait a second, I always think the robots being assembled is, really quick, because it feels so much quicker. But it's like, I have nothing to verify that off of. So it's like, I need to boot up the game again and look at one of my biopop runs to see how quickly they were generating new population. Dang it. So let's do a little bubble. Yes. I'm not sure what spell that is. The Udrek? Udre? But I very much have it stuck in my head, even if I absolutely cannot say it. Oh yeah, also I realized I should have been checking for secrets. Golly, I got lucky. Oh, this is where it is. Yeah. Hey. I was like, okay, I know there's a soul shard in here. And then I managed to go like, ah, dang it, I need to look for, secrets. And then I found the secret. But sweet. Okay, so we got roughly 3.5 more points of damage, +1 inch, some health regen. Health regen is nice. 3% chance more of criticals. That's kind of good. Ooh. But I don't think it'll... Ooh. Cool animation time. Nice. But I don't think it'll be better. Yeah, it still has a ways to go. Probably once I max it out, it'll be just as good as this. But it will have some nice bonuses. I actually think once I get to the +3, so I get 10 soul shards, I think at that point it will be better than the Halberd, just due to the extra things, because of the criticals, the health regen, mainly the health regen, because I don't think the chance of crit will make up for the lower amount of damage. But for now, we shall just have a cool Halberd. Also, what in the world is this? A bunch of candelabras. What in the world? Right. Nice. Okay. Right. Running some numbers. Yeah, I was gonna try and figure out what my like population growths were, so that way I can compare it. Like, yeah, the robots have this many different population growth boosts, but they also only have this much of a base value, and as such, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna guess only one secret area per area, and that was a pretty good secret area. I'm gonna check around here as well, since, you know, explosives make it dangerous to explore. Okay. I love whirlwinds. So I'm gonna have some fun with that afterwards. I also found, depending on how quickly biopops grow normally, that the cloning vats are like actually really OP, with the downside of, get back here. With the downside of, like, you can only have 5 of them, and then like shorter leader lifespans and stuff like that. Nope, okay. Must have been hallucinating. / I think I actually saw just a body disappearing. So like there's definitely some downsides with the cloning population one, but depending on how quickly biopops grow normally, I think the cloning vats might actually be incredibly powerful, or completely mediocre. I'll have to see, but I'm very tempted to run that for one, you know, short game of Stellaris. It'll only take 2 days. Why is there so many Illithid in this this area? That's something I would actually expect, I'll be honest. My guess they were just used because they were cool enemies, and that's about it. I love being able to, like, yeah, you're probably right there. No guarantee, just like, I have a good idea. But yeah, and then there's like a few others like, oh, that's actually pretty good. I'm uncertain how well the void habitat one is going to be, solely due to the fact that the void, like the habitats are smaller, so they're going to be a case where they're less efficient, and like you'll have to have more of them, but at the same time, these hobgoblins. Ooh. I was gonna say, like, are these Illithid spawning hobgoblins? I mean, yeah, they are. Why are they spawning hobgoblins? Okay. Let's just do a quick beat 'em up about all these different Ghaik. I really wish I could do the enunciation properly. Ghaik. 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 Also, in case you couldn't tell, I really love Baldur's Gate 3. Absolute joy of a game. And then also Lae'zel is awesome. Oh god, that was a voice crack. That was a very unfortunate voice crack. Not that like anything bad was said, it was just delivered really poorly. Hey, get back here. Oof. I know, I didn't actually kill that other one. Aw, oh, dang it. Okay, no. Perfect, where'd that other one go? Nope, are you duplicating? No, you're doing mirror images, actually. You know, some of these things I didn't even realize are a thing in game. Like, they're mirror imaging, or some form of it. And I always thought they were duplicating as a kid. Just like, hello, now there's two of us. But they're just playing mind games on us. Which makes sense. They're mind players. They do that. They also eat your brains, but... that only really happens if they get a kill you. But yeah, really weird. Not just a tentacle attack. Aw, dang it. Really weird that they're summoning hobgoblins. Ah, I'm out of mana. I'm gonna just beat on you until you open up. And then hopefully I can just do a normal hit. That worked. Okay, leveled up. Nice. Do I still have the staff +3? The scale boots? I do. So first thing first, we should do that. And I can't do anything else. So, this is all we shall do. But I really will want to level up my meditation for some more mana regen. Because for some reason, I think mana regen is going to be nice if I keep having to fight mind flayers. I don't remember how long I have to deal with fighting them. Also, why are you here? I killed all the ones in this area. Or in this room, I should say. Okay, now I have to go to this one. There's a drow archer. Right, this is big, fancy mind flayer. Yeah, let's bubble. I got those. I like how I don't actually need to kill them. I could just grab it. Oh, you don't? No, I think you did properly. I just didn't. Also, that was actually another Ghaik. Also, I find it funny. I very much... Ooh, that guy actually dropped a ring. I find it funny because how I say Ghaik more sounds like Gek, like a Fallout Gek. So it's just like that's not really what I'm trying to say, but that's definitely how the pronunciation is ending. Got a little bit more carry room, and yeah, actually ended this adventure with most of my carry space. Must have been a terrible adventure. Okay, I'm coming for you. I'm not done with you yet. Your mind-sucking blaze over. As soon as my staff hits you a few times. Actually, no. Now it's a halberd, so it's infinitely cooler. Also, why is there a mind flayer out here? Are they just spawning out here now? Aw, dang it! He drank my mind. Yeah, no. I was like, should I go recharge? Nah, I should. Let me save though. Okay, got some Christmas stuff. Hey, yeah, now they're just wandering out here. It's annoying. I don't actually need to do that. Also, haven't really used any warp stones. I was trying to think of what else I was thinking of. Still our stuff. But oh yeah, another, like, beyond the different things, I was like, oh, this is actually really effective. I realized that the progenitor hive starting origin, I thought was really cool and effective. Except for the fact that it pretty much does nothing. If you or if, like, it pretty much does nothing. Just full stuff. Like, it basically is only a penalty if you don't have the bonus machine in. Because... oh. Fancy Squid Boy ain't here. Oh. Okay, I guess, yeah. I wasn't gonna try and, like, farm him, but I wanted to see if he dropped another ring or jewelry item. Because he dropped a Ring of Charms first. So I was like, ooh, I wonder if he drops anything else. The answer is no, he just goes kapoof. Not even picked up by any of the gods. Their souls are unworthy. Or unwanted, rather. But yeah, no, it was interesting. I was like, wait a second. This origin is useless. Like, it's not it's not terrible. It's just kind of flavor text, which I love.
The last shall be the most difficult. It is somewhere in the dungeon below, but I am not certain where. This key will get you into the dungeon.
That's sweet. I'm already to the dungeon stuff. Didn't realize that was the case. Nice.
Your pleasure.
Actually, yeah, I should sell some stuff. Yeah, don't need that. Yeah, let's keep that. Don't need that. Let's show you. Staff +2, staff +1. Need the hammers, a weight. I'll keep those for right now, but if I fill up on inventory space, I will check them. I don't know, I have a bunch of those guys. Do not need all of those. The Thunderstones are nice because you can stun with those, so it's like if I need be, I can utilize those. I want to say I saw something. Let me check my little cheat sheet. Because it's like, I think I remember seeing something. No. Okay. I wanted to say I thought I saw something, or that one of the soul shards was in the shop. It isn't. And I don't know why I thought it was there. I'm gonna check up on the rogues. I don't think they have anything to say, but I felt like going like, hello, I'm kicking butt while you guys are lazy. But yeah, that's the thing with emulation. Looks super clean.
Got the treasury key. Then my men. Bill didn't used to be like this. Everything's changed since that wizard came back. Has Rick told you about him? You should go talk to him about the portals anyway. We'll see you around.
Yep, Rick has told me all about him, I think. At the very least, he sounded very passionate when talking about a wizard. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. Dungeon cubes. It's also getting funny because I feel like I rarely ever got this far when I was playing as a kid. Granted, I will say for most games, I rarely got far. I usually made new characters and such. Very often. Like, I'd finish a thing and then just be like, yep, on to making a new character. Because, like, with Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, I pretty much I would get done with the sewers and the... oh, dang it. Okay, but what are those? Like, legitimately, what are the lizards? Because I feel like they're much bigger foes than I should be facing. Like, theoretically, because... Oh, okay. It was like they fell through the ground. Their dead body disappeared to unload things to make things run smoother. Dang it. Because I want to say they're like tourists or something, like, but also I feel like that is way just not the case. So it's like I want to try and think of a actual thing that it is. Okay, let's get the shield going. Okay, good. Cause I can't think of any creature that looks like a dinosaur and does like a sonic breath. Now that doesn't mean there aren't tons of them. It just means I can't think of one. Which, you know, isn't too difficult, but still. Yeah, let's keep this bubble going. I foresee the bubble being a very nice friend of mine. Okay, it's locked from the inside. Okay, I do also need to be on the lookout for another secret passage. And that knob makes me think there might be something around. That was very satisfying, just to like have them charge into me just to get dropped. I will say also, once I'm done with the stream, I am probably gonna spend too much time playing Stellaris again. Granted, I can't play for very long. I'll probably just play long enough to get a few more numbers set up and then another faction or empire or whatever it's technically called set up, and then go like, well, I should be getting off, and I'll either be good and get off, or I'll spend way too much time and stay up late. I need to not stay up late, because sleeping in and getting, not sleeping in, but just sleeping enough and, you know, getting enough rest is really important for, to be able to learn properly and such, and just be able to do things. Because of the fact of, you know, you can't really learn as well if you're trying to not nod off. Can tell those were danger barrels, but they were not. There's been a few times where it's like, I realize it's a danger barrel party just a little bit too late. And then it's like, oh no, but like, that's why we have the raised dead amulets. Just for those cases, exactly. Nice. I'm just casually checking these walls because they don't have a nice indentation looking zone. Where it'd be like, oh yeah, this would probably be here. Okay. I don't know. Oh, okay. Let's get this going. Gosh, this is such a useful bubble. Oh, I need to open a lever, so let's run and jump. Run and run and run and jump. Run and run and run. Run and run and run. Run. Hit the lever. It's like, I feel it. It's probably something like over here, but... Ooh. Robe of Invulnerability is saving my butt. And there it goes. Ah! I was like, it's saving my butt as I lose it and then almost die. So it was doing exactly what I was hoping it to do, except for then it just ran out and was like, goodbye, good luck. I find it funny, like early on, you are absolutely running out of keys. Ooh, nice. But like later on, it is very much the case of like, yep, you should be fine. Okay. Let's do a little save. Also, like I've been tempted a few times to try and play like Stellaris on stream, but it's such like a slow game with so much going on in it. Like it's the case of ooh, that's there's just so much going on that it takes a while. That's like I'm not sure if I'd enjoy trying to deal with streaming while playing it. And as it is, there's almost a little bit too much to go on. Oh, let's get that bubble going. We now want to deal with that. Okay, yeah, they got upgraded. That is for certain. I am not happy with them having upgrades. Oh, right, these are trapped. Yeah. Oh, dang it. Dang it. I was on just like a little bit of wrong placement. Oh, now there's... Okay, do we have holy water? No, but we do have these things. Okay, nope, that was... Wow, that was terrible. Oh, I really need to dive into that one. Yeah. Ah! That was a little bit too close for comfort. Guess I should put a fire resistance on, but well, I didn't. Ooh, warp stone, nice. Oh, I got hurt by that. That's very unfortunate timing. I'm like perpetually almost out of healing potions. Ooh, I need to keep that bubble going. Ooh, nice. Okay, good to know, good to know. Let's see what's over here though first. There's a big thing. It's like, didn't get my bubble off quick enough, and I find it funny, they do very little damage, but they do damage. And as such, they just kind of pin poke you to death. Come on, get back there. Yeah. Though I will say, bubble, quite effective. Okay. So that's where I need to get the jewels. Or... Oh, that seems suspicious. Also, that actually does look like there is a little indication on the minimap. Now... Just a nice little secret area, it seems. Warp stone and some gold, that's not too bad. And a little undead ambush. That's kind of fun. I'm gonna guess probably only like one, but we'll still check in any of the locations that seem like a maybe. Let's get rid of the spellcaster. Oath loves their spellcasters, especially. Let's do not get unbubbled for too long. Oh no, that's still alive. I didn't realize there was another spellcaster. Oh, you're stuck in place. He was very kind and allowed himself to be stuck in place. Hey look, another secret area. I could tell on the map this time, actually. So kind of happy with that. Hey look, a soul shard. These are things I pretty much never really found before. Like, I knew there was going to be a soul shard because I found a chart. Not even a chart, just a list of different soul shard locations. So I have a bit more of an eye out for them. But there are so many cases where it's like, I don't even think I've really ever gotten like 10, let alone, you know, all 20. So I think this time it'll be quite nice and different. Hey look, I leveled up. A little bit of invulnerability on me now, so. And I don't think the thunder is gonna count as fire, ice, or poison. Just think. Yeah, I don't need the wield stuff really. I could upgrade the wield staff, and then my what is this called? Ancestral staff would do a little bit more damage, but it wouldn't do too much. I still really want to have the next upgrade, and I think I shall start using that more. But let's get the mana regen. Granted, now I think we're done fighting Ghaik. Or Ghaik. I think that's the biggest thing, is I'm trying to do Ghaik. It's a Ghaik. Ghaik. Yeah. No idea how to actually properly say it. But I do love how the Githyanki... Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, that's also very unfortunate. Hey, look, that's a big one. And I'm gonna just have to let the spellcaster wail on me. Nope, okay. We're taking down the spellcaster. Oh, nope, okay. Guess it is time. But I love how the Githyanki, or at the very least, Lae'zel says mind flayer. Or their, you know, their word for mind flayer. You know, the funny thing is, at this point in time, there will probably be, like, if I ever, you know, it doesn't matter what D&D style game I'm playing, whether it's older Baldur's Gate games, not even D&D, but just like Baldur's, or like Divine Divinity, or slash just the Divinity series, just any like old RPG style or something set in the Forgotten Realms kind of universe. I'll just be like, remember this thing in Baldur's Gate 3? Because I just enjoy that game way too much. Oof. So whatever this kind of damage they do is a lot. Since even through the shield, they are like, hello, we'd like to do some damage. Ooh, Ring of the Wise. Screw the charisma, I want wisdom. Screw the charisma, I want wisdom. That will help with some more mana regen. Granted, again, I'm not fighting really any more mind flayers. It shouldn't be too big of an issue since they drain my mana. And as someone who's... As a build this time where I'm not really doing a bunch of spell casting, I don't really need too much mana regen. But I am definitely doing a lot of globes of an invulnerability. Little overkill, but I was like, you're gonna come in now. I'm not gonna let you just go nice and easily. Okay. Oh, dang it. Oh. Okay, good to know. Oh, it was too quick. Dang it. So, Globe does not help against those. I did have to use a Raise Dead amulet, which wasn't great. No, dang it. I keep getting pushed back. Oof. Dang. That one spellcaster was almost as effective as the whole of everything else. Didn't want to be too close to and go boom. That is the scepter. Nice. And then I think we get a fun boss fight. I kind of forgot those can go boom. Also, I just realized something. That Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance and this, I'm pretty sure, share a... or I should say Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I might have actually said that, but I don't know if I did. Share a rigged trap or rigged chest explosion sound. The ka-dunk is the same between Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance and this. Oh, dang it. That was very unfortunate timing. Okay. Beat you down. Oh, sweet. Actually was pretty quick. Okay, let us hit that nice and save button. And so, like, I never really thought about it until now, but I was like, wait a second, I know that sound, and it's not just from this game. It is also when I try and open a chest in Baldur's Gate 2 and go, wait a second, that's gonna boom. And then it does some damage. I have no idea which is more deadly. Yeah, that worked out. Boss fight time, boss fight time, da 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 da. Boss fight time, boss fight time, da 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 da. Boss fight time. Pretty sure, at least. Yeah, I was like, I want to go. Okay. Just trying to make sure, like, any last secrets? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's continue. Make sure I get a pause. Yeah. Yes. Okay, there should be another soul shard in this area. I'm gonna rely on the map this time. There was a little bit of dread. Hey, look, a soul shard. I guess there wasn't a need for a secret area this time. Also, what was that? You know, dying. Not dying, but dead dude have the soul shard. Okay, so that was a very obvious one. Okay. Let's go, yep. There. That's something. Yeah. Boss fight time, epic boss fight, boss fight, boss fight. Do 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 do.
Who seeks the gem of wells? I'll feast upon your flesh and scatter your bones to the plains.
Beholders are just so cool, honestly. Ooh, oh, that's not good. Let us... I may also want to do fire ones, but we'll see. Aw, dang it, you had to jump away. Oh, shadow stuff. Yep, fire stuff as well. Figured as much. I figured there'd kind of be chromatic stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have ice resistance. Let's do a globe again. Oh, ow. Ooh. Well, at the very least, I'm gonna have enough healing potions to blunder my way through this. Nice. You know, I find it funny, they very much enjoyed gruesome deaths for monsters in this game. Like, the bullet also had a fairly gruesome death. This, yeah, like, the beholder had a gruesome death. They're just like, nah. All of them dies crazily. See what other stuff. Gem of ice. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's a fiery area. Oh, what's this? It's not. I guess that makes sense. It's the beholder door. You know, I wonder who put the beholder there. I wonder if it was the wizard or the people who sealed these places to stop the wizard. Ah, I see. Poison. Well, I shall keep those poison things equipped. Also, where does this one go? The old portal. Oh, this goes to the shop. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I realized it has that.
So you know the way to the portals then? This is wonderful news. But wait, what is that I see? The wind gem? The gems are returning from the plains. Yet the toughest road lies ahead. I have reason to believe Caden is alive and growing ever stronger. If the gems fall into his hands, Bale will be destroyed. You must get those gems. I will help you as much as I can, but I too fear for my own safety. Is there anything you need?
Yep. The wizard certainly seems quite powerful. Okay. And drop both those. And don't need the staff. Throwing hammers are just weight. I should have used those, honestly. The slowing down of them would have been quite nice. No, I want to keep the miracles. I don't want the fireballs, because they're not that good. Insect plague is alright. Healing. Oh, I really should have used these. I should have used the more damage and more attack speed against the boss, but I did actually forget about them. It wasn't the old-fashioned case of, but what if I need it later? It was the usual case of, forgot I had it. Spear of Dragons. Oh, that's kind of neat. I still have something better. Oh, a Trident as well. Oh, cool. Vampiric Drain based one. What does Vampire? Also... Right. Deals damage and heals. I am tempted to get Sleep, just because it's another non-damage ability. And it's really tempting to just have some fun non-damage abilities. Okay, we are going to see what this dude has now. Now that things... We've got some more stuff. Ooh, exquisite. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Look at all that money. You get 3 strength. That's really good. However, I like strengths more. Like, this is great for your durability, No, this is still better. Oh, wait, this is chain. This isn't even the scale mail. This is chain. So I need to be able to wear chain, and I need about double the amount of gold I have. Alright, it would take roughly like 15 times killing that dude, the mind flyer in the barracks, to get enough gold. Which I can do. I'll just do it off stream, so you don't have to worry. And I'll do it, I will actually do it and not just duplicate stuff, because of the fact that I also get XP, and I like XP, so. Scale. Well, I'm glad I got my Halberd, because now it's just like, yeah. Oops. That doesn't give me an extra point of strength. Granted. It's also still not okay. 21 to 30, so that averages to roughly 25.5, where that is above it. That is just above it. Let's see. So 25.5 versus 69. 5.5, 3, 34. So it's 25.5 versus 34.5. So almost another 10 points or so, I want to say. That's still, like, that's not too bad, all things considered. But the 1 point of strength, aka the 20 extra carry weight or 1 more point of damage, is not going to do it. Also, that's forgetting to add a 3 if I upgraded quarterstaff. That's 7 points of damage. Oops. It's 8:30. It is definitely time for me to be wrapping up. Like, that isn't bad. It just isn't as good as the Halberd. But just a little bit. And anything fancy here? Con, int, strength, lots of charm. Regen. Yeah, dex on. Probably actually will go for the healing regen. Just because that's the most useful. Like, I'll grab the wisdom one as well eventually, but the healing will be the best. But first, I am saving. Ooh. Yeah. I saw both these and thought they were. I thought this was a helm for some reason. But I'm gonna try and save for that, because that will be wonderful. I'll have another point of damage, but also more so, I'll just have more carry weight.
One of the planar gems you have? Wow, they are real.
Oh, actually, I might as well talk to the rogues, since I have one of the gems, and they might be like, wow.
Hey, there's a plant called Wild Belanote. I was hoping to get some of that stuff for a tincture I'm trying to make.
Oh,
You bring me back
there's a
some,
bonus
I'll pay for it.
quest. I never realized there was a bonus quest.
Hope you have better luck than we did.
Just who I wanted to see. You know what I'd kill for? Well, lots of things, actually. But what I really want is something called the Cask of Winters. Word is that it's through one of the portals in the dungeon.
Okay, getting some extra quests.
Find him. And if you do, come talk to me.
Nice. What's the one lady? Oh, she is right here.
Wondered what you'd been up to.
Nope, okay. We're not too curious in this case. Let us save once again. And then we are calling it good. So, once again, big thank you everyone for watching today. I had an absolute blast. Good hour and a half spent relaxing, enjoying, having some fun. This is honestly a great place to wrap up. It's right before we hit the different portals. So it's a good stopping point thematically wise. And also it is a good stopping point time wise because I need to wrap up so I can make sure I get to sleep on time so I get enough sleep, which is really darn important. So it's a nice time to wrap up, but I am very thankful for everyone watching. I noticed actually I had a good amount of people watching on YouTube. And by good amount of people, I mean maybe about 3. I will say, I don't know how other people feel about it, but I personally enjoy seeing the numbers of like how many people are watching, and it might not be even that accurate, but I like when it's above 1. Because I'm very used to just seeing 1, which is unfortunate, but it's a case of like, it is what it is. I'm gonna, I'll use it as just like, oh, this is doing quite well. I'm happy with it. And then I won't do anything about it, but I'm at the very least happy that it is happening. And I do hope that everyone who's watching is enjoying it. I'm assuming you are, since you pretty much, at least it seemed like 3 people were watching throughout the entire stream, whether it was different people or the same. Gotta respect it, so I appreciate it. Yep, I am starting to actually talk a bit more in my Discord. Currently, I'm just talking to myself and doing the usual, like, oh, I'm not gonna stream this day, or, oh, I'm gonna stream this game, or, stream is going on soon, or like, ooh, I'm having some fun with this thing. So nothing too interesting, but if you want to talk in the Discord, you're more than welcome to join. I don't actually do the voice chat side of things, but the text part, you're more than welcome to join. You can check out my other stuff, my art Instagram, which may get a new post soon, but probably not, because it'll just be the same thing but with a little cleaned up. So it's like, I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with it, because if it was an older drawing I would just repost it, but this was literally the last drawing I did, but I'm going to make it a little bit better, so not sure how I'm going to handle that. Also, some fun stuff, very end of the stream. I have a perfect idea for October, aka the spooky month, to use my Rotten Corvus as the PNG tuber, but I'm gonna have to try and do better at drawing to get the idle state to what I want it to be. I mean, I don't need to, but I want it to be that. And so I'm looking forward to getting around to drawing it, because I think it'll be really good. However, I haven't gotten around to drawing it, but I also only thought about it yesterday, and I've been decently busy. Granted, busy mostly been with work and running some numbers, so that's kind of self-imposed busy, but that is something I'm looking forward to work on. But yeah, without further ado, let us wrap up, call it a day, and thank you once again. Bye-bye!